I love when coaches, consultants, and professional service providers want to do big things in their business. They want to rise to the top and influence their market and the world around them. They want to have a greater impact and make a more lucrative income. Well, if this is you, welcome to Expert in You Podcast, the show where I interview other experts and coaches, consultants, so that they can share their success strategies with you. We're going to talk about marketing and how to close more sales, how to get more premium clients, and how to really build your visibility in the market and scale your business like a boss. If this is you, welcome to the show. I want to ask you to subscribe and hit the notification bell right now so you don't miss one episode. Grab your coffee and buckle up because we are ready to give it all to you to help you become the expert and get paid as the expert that you are. Hi everyone, it's Carden here, and I want to talk to you if you are a professional coach or you are a consultant and you're experienced. I want to talk to you about why you're not breaking beyond that $100,000 mark, why you might be stuck there, or maybe right below that, or maybe even right above that $100,000 range. I want to share with you what I like to call 3 M's on why this is happening and what you can shift in your business so that you can get big breakthroughs and you can take your business to completely new levels. Now, I know many of you have heard me talk before, but you probably haven't heard me really talk about how you can break through that $100,000 mark in quite this way. So let's dive in. First of all, again, this is if you're experienced. This is if you know what you're doing. You've worked with clients. You've had some success, but maybe you're just hovering right around that $100,000 mark. You can't seem to get much beyond that, or you stay right around that low 6 figures. Well, it's time to shift if you want to add another 6 figures or even beyond that. And I want to share with you how to do that. So the first thing that you have to look at is your mindset. Now, I know people talk and mindset, really, I hear this all the time, but I have to tell you, if your mindset doesn't go up a level, then your business will not follow. All right, let me repeat that. If your mindset doesn't go to the next level, your business will not follow. So let me talk about some of the things around mindset that might be holding you back. The first thing is you might have a budget mindset. And what I mean is that you still think that building your business with low value clients, and, even if your packages are $3,000 or $5,000 or whatever, you still are keeping yourself in that mindset. And it might be because of who you're surrounded by, when there is so much bigger opportunity. And I'll give you some examples of this. One of my clients, when she first came to me, she was charging, I believe, around $1,700. And she is now getting clients for over $30,000, for about $37,000, $500. In fact, she signed a client for, and her next client will probably be $50,000 or $60,000. And what happened is she fell into sort of, again, the surroundings of that's kind of what coaches were charging. And because she is a mindset coach, she felt like, well, I can't really get big fees. I can't really get those ultra high-end clients. And she stayed in what I like to say a budget mindset. That's what she really felt like the industry could handle and what she should be getting paid. And that was really how she was taught to build her business. And I will bet that if you're stuck around that $100,000 range or even below that, you are probably in a budget mindset, meaning you can't really see how you could get those big clients. You can't really see, well, how are people, getting $50,000 clients? Here's why. Because you haven't really discovered how to understand your value in a way that people will pay you those fees. And so you may need someone to take a look at you specifically and all the things that you have to offer and your business, and help you restructure things so that you really can go after those really big high-end clients that will make a huge, huge shift in your business. When I think about my client, and she's getting clients for almost $40,000, she only needs 2 of those to be at almost another 100K annually in her business. Now think about that. If you were selling something for the $1,700 that she was selling something for, how many clients does she have to get to 100K? It's just a lot more, right? But 2, she can find 2. And so are you staying in a budget mindset? Have you shifted out of a budget mindset? See, I think all these low value things that you're probably selling, or this low end package, I think you could probably still do some of those things if you wanted to, but where are you missing the bigger opportunity, and why are you not going after that? Because it's so much faster to make those big leaps in your business when you are getting ultra high-end clients. And I want to tell you, this is coming from not just the experience I've had working with so many coaches and consultants through, over 10 years. I also found this out in my own business when I started. I was getting clients for those low fees for, $500 a month or $300 a month or $1,000 a month. And it never added up. It wasn't adding up to be anything significant. And it wasn't until I completely shifted and I started getting much higher end clients that all of a sudden my business just took big financial leaps. And here's the great thing, my income stays consistent, or it grows. It doesn't go backwards, because it doesn't take much to replace when you lose something. So it's just, there's so much to it. But bottom line, do you have a budget mindset? That's, if you don't think bigger, if you don't start seeking on how you can do things bigger, you're going to just stay with where you are. And that is just a fact. And I'm blown away when I hear coaches say, well, I've been in this industry for years and I've never been to 10K a month, or I've been in this industry for years and I don't make 5K a month. Okay. There's a reason why that is happening. Do you not think about that? There is a reason that's happening. Either you just don't want to, which if you don't, that's fine, I guess. But there's a bigger issue. What is it? It probably starts here. You have not leveled up your mindset. You're still playing small potatoes. You're thinking small potatoes, and you're keeping yourself in the budget category. I think about one of my clients when she got her first $50,000 client. Now, this happened within 2 weeks of us working together. But when she had this prospect come to her and want to talk to her, she actually was going to pitch them something very low. She was selling services for around $3,500 for 90 days. Again, sort of, she fell into that trap and sort of fell into that whole mindset that coaches fall into and consultants fall into. And she came back to me and she said, Ann, I'm going to up this. When I give them the price on this, I'm going to charge $10,000 because I know you're going to tell me to charge more. But when I looked at it, I said, look, $10,000 still isn't enough. I mean, this is a $50,000 offer right here. And that's what you should be pitching them. And when she came back, and even in the video testimonial that she gave me, she said, Ann really helped me understand the value that I really had for these clients. And she said, they took me seriously. And she said, if I would have pitched them what I was going to charge them, I probably wouldn't have closed the deal. Now you think about that, because here's the thing. If you're charging too low of fees, you absolutely will repel any high-end clients. You absolutely will repel them. I can't tell you the things I've walked away from because the person was just charging too low of fees. And I just thought, they must not be very good. They must not be very good. So don't keep yourself in a budget mindset. If you are experienced, if you have an expertise, if you are good at what you do, if you have all this massive value that you still have not figured out how to package up and get ultra high-end clients, why? Starts here, shift that. Okay. Second thing is you are too mainstream. You don't look different. You don't look better. You don't look like an authority. You don't look like an expert. You don't look like you can demand high fees. And you are playing in too much of the mainstream market. If you want to really level up your business and scale up your business, you've got to get out of the mainstream. I have no desire to sell low ticket, low value stuff because that's going to put me in there fighting with everyone else in the marketplace. I don't work with startups. Two reasons. I don't really love working with startups. That's the first reason, unless they already come with some value that we can package and they come with a network and they come with some ways that we can get them some clients really, really fast and we can get them high fees really, really fast. That's different. But like, let's just say startups, small businesses or startup entrepreneurs, I don't work with them. And do you know why? Because a million other business coaches are working with them and they don't typically have funds. And so I don't want to play in that pool. I don't want to play in that mainstream market because it's so competitive. It's so price driven. It's so budget driven. And I want to work at a higher level. I don't want to take people from startup to a little bit. I want to work with people and take them from something to massive. That's a big difference because I have that skill set. I have that experience. I have that knowledge. And so I want to be able to utilize that. And I can't utilize that when it takes so long to get them to the place where I can utilize that. And so I already know this about myself, that I don't love that market, but I also don't love it because I don't want to be out there competing with a million other coaches that really, they wouldn't be able to take somebody past the startup phase. That's where their expertise is. And beyond that, they haven't done much and they don't know how to do much. So I don't want to play in that market. So think about this for your business. Where are you? Are you too mainstream? Are you fighting for the same clients as everyone else out there doing what you do? That's a problem. That is a problem. If you want to put yourself in the top, if you want to really step up and really be the authority in your industry, you've got to go bigger and you've got to get out of the mainstream and you've got to start going for the ultra high-end people that will put you in the top 1 or even top 10% in your industry. So too mainstream mindset, too mainstream. All right, number 3 is your marketing. It's how you are marketing. Now, I'm going to talk about merge marketing. This is kind of a phrase that I have coined because I have done this in my business. It's what I teach my clients to do. And when you do what I like to call merge marketing, and I like to call merge expert marketing, when you do this, you will literally massively explode your opportunities and explode your options, and you'll get so much more traction from your marketing. And it is pulling the offline marketing world with the online marketing world. All right. Putting the two things together. See, here's what I typically see. I know a lot of people who are great networkers and they get out there and they network everywhere and they are awesome offline. But I look at their online strategy and it is Zippo. Like they might be putting up some content, but they're not getting clients online. Now, here's the thing. You can get clients all over the world if you want to. You can get clients all over the country if you want to. You can get out of your local market if you want to. But when you can put the two together, it is so much more powerful and you have so much more opportunity. So I have a lot of local clients and I have a lot of clients all over the world. And the reason I have been able to play in both of those markets is because actually I learned how to market offline before I ever learned how to market online. And then when I learned how to market online and get clients from anywhere in the world, and I put those two things together, it literally took my business to brand new levels. I see people are either great offline or they're good online, but they're not merging the two. And the secret sauce is to merge the two. So here's a way that you can do it. First of all, if you're going to really level up your business and you're going to add another 6 figures or another multiple 6 figures, you're going to get those high-end clients, you've got to do more expert and authority marketing. And so your marketing has to change from what you're doing to get those low-value clients. You've now got to establish yourself as a specialist. You've got to be able to get in front of those high-value clients. And what they're looking for are people who really they're specialized and they do look like the expert and the authority, and they're getting a lot of attention. So a great way to do this is people are asking, they're coming to you and they're asking you to be on their podcast. I get emails all the time, people saying, I would love to interview you. I'd love for you to be on my podcast. I write articles, I write publications. I write my own publication as well. I also do speaking offline. That's the offline thing, right? But I also do virtual speaking. And so that's all expert and authority marketing. It's putting me in front of other people's audiences. It's also building credibility in my market and to my ideal clients, and even to the other people that I can partner with and team up with. So if you're not doing at what I like to call expert and authority marketing, you're missing out on those much bigger clients, but you're also missing out on those bigger opportunities. And one way that you can really make this work is to merge the offline and the online world. So you go out and speak, and then you get those leads, or you get those connections, and you pull those people into the online world. Or in the online world, you pull those people into your offline world. For example, I have an event coming up in May, a luxury retreat, but it is also a working retreat. So in 2 days, we're going to collapse time, what takes me sometimes weeks or months with some of my clients to get these things in place. We are going to collapse time, and I am going to help them really establish a strong marketing plan and implement it to get on stages, to get booked on podcasts, to get featured in the media, to get a press release done. And we're going to actually get the work done and really build their brand online and offline. And we're going to put all of those things in place so that they can go and get those big opportunities and those big clients. And we're going to be working on a really strong, ultra high-end online strategy to get high value clients as well. So we're going to be doing LinkedIn marketing. We're going to be doing speaking marketing. We're going to be doing brand marketing. So there's a lot going on, but it is all for expert and authority building. And we're going to take that luxury time, and we're going to work on your business, and we're going to grow that. Now, when I say I pull my online world into my offline world, that is one way that I do it. Now, my clients get to come to that event. It's part of my program and part of my my consulting and coaching with them. But other people can come as well. And a lot of those people were from online, and now I'm pulling them into my offline world so that we can all connect and we can be in person. And this is what I'm talking about. So when you can do this in your business, when you can pull that offline world into the online world and the online world into the offline world, you will be absolutely unstoppable in your business. And here's the other thing, you'll never have to worry about where to get your next client. And you'll be able to just get the clients that you want, make the money that you want without limits, without boundaries. One of the reasons I wanted to go online years and years ago is because I wanted to be more mobile. Everything that I was doing was local. All of my clients were local. But what I found coming into the online world is it opened up this whole nother world of higher end clients that I could reach, that I couldn't reach when I was doing the offline. networking and things like that. Now, since I've learned how to do some other things to reach those people offline, but at the time I didn't really know how to do that. But when I came into the online world, I was able to target states with more money. I was able to target bigger clients because I could reach them. And so are you doing this? Are you doing this? Because if you want to break through that $100,000 and really get into much bigger levels, you've got to start thinking bigger, and you've got to start doing things differently than how you're doing it right now, because it's not getting you where you want to be. And if you've been in your business for many years and you're still not at 5K a month, or you're still not at 10K a month, or 15 or 20K a month, there's a problem there. There is something going on there that is holding you back. And it's probably going to fall into one of these things that I have talked about today. So I hope this is helpful. The 3 M's. Where's your mindset? Is it budget? The other thing I want to talk really quick about mindset that I just thought about is, if you have been thinking about investing, have you ever really invested big into someone that can get you big results? Have you ever done that? One of the things that many of my clients do is they make decisions on where they want to go versus where they are. And a lot of people don't do this. They make decisions. Well, I don't really have the money. Well, how do you think you're ever going to get it? If you don't take a big, if you don't really invest big, or you don't take that risk with that person that could probably move you forward faster than you ever dreamed, if you don't do that, you're probably just going to stay where you are. That's just a fact. I found it out for myself. I'll never forget the first time I invested $30,000 in a coach, but he helped me get my first $30,000 client. That was the start of everything. And that was so many years ago. But there was just such a shift when I did that. And I didn't make a decision based on where I was in my coaching practice at that time. I made a decision based on what I wanted and where I wanted to go. Now, I should say that I built a lot of businesses, so I was never really afraid to invest and take a risk. I've done that building 6 businesses, but still it's scary. I get it, but it's always what I needed. Every time I took a big risk and I invested big, it always paid off in some big way, always. So don't make decisions based on where you are. Make decisions based on where you want to go and where you want to be, and find the money. Just find the money. And here's the thing. Even if I charge ultra high-end fees, it's not like you're going to go a whole year and not make that money back. You're probably talking about maybe a couple of months. In some of my cases, a couple of weeks. My clients have been able to get their money back. I mean, it's crazy, but this is what happens. Here's the other piece. A coach or a consultant with integrity would not take you on for ultra high-end fees if they didn't know they could help you. That's the other piece. So there's going to be a lot more trust probably with those people that you will be able to have, because they have a reputation that is on the line, and they are not looking for a million clients. They're looking for premium clients. They're looking for clients that are going to get great results. That's what's going to build their business. And so they are in a different mindset from the people out there selling volume. So think about that as well. A really high-end coach that's charging ultra high-end fees, they already know their stuff. They wouldn't be charging those kinds of fees if they if they weren't worth it. That's just a fact. Whereas people kind of down here in the mainstream at the bottom, people come and go, and we'll herd them through like cattle. And if you get results, great. And if you don't, well, you didn't pay that much. Think about that. All right. I hope this has been helpful. Mindset, mainstream, get out of that and change your marketing. Start elevating your marketing. You need expert and authority marketing, and merge marketing, offline, online. By the way, if you are interested in my luxury retreat that is coming up in May, where we're going to help you really merge the offline and the online world to do expert and authority marketing and really accelerate those results, then I want to invite you to go to expertinu.com expert, and you can check out that whole event, and it's going to be absolutely amazing. We're staying in a castle. I'm bringing in a private chef. We're going to do a horseback riding tour. We're doing a lot of fun stuff along with working on your business for 2 days. Literally, you are going to learn more in that 2 days. I'm going to be collapsing time. You are going to learn so many ultra high level strategies. You will be just on fire after this event. It's going to be amazing. So here's the deal though. I only have 3 spots left. That's it. It's a small group. I'm not taking more than 8 people. So there's a lot of time. It's an intensive. I'll be working with the group and with each person individually to help them do what they need to do. We're working on the business. It's not where you just come and learn a bunch of stuff. You're going to learn it and then we're going to go do it. And you're going to learn it and then we're going to go do it. So you're going to be actually working on your business for 2 solid days. It will be just rock solid for you and your business. So if you're interested in that, check it out again, expertinyou.expert. And it's time to get signed up because the last day to sign up for this is the end of March, unless the spots fill, and then, too bad, so sad. So, all right, I hope this has been helpful. I'm Ann Carden. Check out my event, and if I can help you get out of that 6-figure, $100,000 range and start growing your business and be getting paid as the expert that you are, then we've got to talk, and you've got to start making decisions based on where you want to go and not where you are. All right. I love you. Take care. Bye-bye. If you've enjoyed this episode, I want to invite you to go check out a free training that I have at expertinyou.us. It is a training that I have on how you can get ultra premium dream clients, scale your business, get more freedom, and really simplify your business and multiply your money. So go check that out. And again, that is expertinyou.us. I want to thank you for being here with me this week. I hope you found massive value. Please always leave a comment, feedback, or a question. We check them all. And I want you to go rock your business, and make sure you join us again next week. God bless you. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.